How's it going, guys? Just wanted to talk about something real quick. This is my Brigii vacuum. It's kind of a neat little guy. It's on Amazon. I think they make them in China. It comes with, let me see if I can do this one-handed. Hang on, I'm gonna sit you down here. It comes with, mine's dirty. I gotta clean it here. A little HEPA filter in here. They say you're supposed to wash it, like in the washer. I don't know if you can get replacements for it. I'm trying to figure that out. I haven't found them yet. But they say you're supposed to wash this in your washer at home, clothes washer. So, and it just goes in here. I use it on furnaces and in air conditioners. What I usually do, let's see if I can do it. My battery's also almost dead. But like you see, there's got some cobwebs and stuff in here. This one's not that bad either. It's got a little bit of dirt and dust, but sometimes these can just, especially if there's a panel board out here for the heat pumps and stuff, it can usually get pretty funky. Spiders make webs in here all the time, and dirt and dust and stuff. But I really like to give it a good go over with this guy and my brush. Let me see if I can do that real quick. I'll see if I can just set you down right about here maybe. I'll go over it real quick and set you see. Little power button right here. It's got an arrow to show you which way the air is going. It's like this. Ah, you fell. I figured. This one's kind of the hardest. Yep, see now my battery's dead, but I got it done. So you can see how much cleaner it is. Like I said, if it's a lot dirtier, like the heat pumps that have the board, you can tell a big difference. But I like it. Whenever I do it this way, I don't run the filter on it, just because I usually don't have it up close to it. I'm not going to suck stuff. It's just got a little fan in there. Yep, that's all it does. So it's basically just a little blower. You put the filter on it when you're wanting to suck stuff. So here's the other end. You put your connection on here, like so. So here I'm going to mount it back on here, lock it, take this off, put it on here. And there, now it's a vacuum, so now I can run it this way and vacuum stuff up. And when I need to clean the filter out and empty this, you just do that. I like it because I don't want to always drag around my big DeWalt vacuum into houses. And this is nice and small. It breaks down. I keep a little bag here. I got another little hose in here that I can use if I need it. So it just goes like that, and that's it. And it's just a little wire charger. It goes on like a USB port. You can plug it in on your car chargers, just like you do your phone. So that's what I use. It's about 40 bucks or so on Amazon. I mean, it's been worth it to me. I've had it for a couple months now, and I use it pretty regularly to suck out wasps, dirt dauber nests, whatever you get in furnaces. That's why I use the vacuum. And then when I'm doing outside, I use the blow side of it. And I can really blow all this stuff and get the dust out of it. I do mostly maintenances and then service calls after maintenances are done. So it's just really nice to be able to clean this electrical area up really good, blow ants out if it's got ants in it, get them all out, which I had to do yesterday. That's pretty nice. So my overall review of it, I wish they had another filter you can buy. Maybe I'm not looking at the right place. I'd rather just be able to buy one after so many months. They can't be that expensive. But I'll try washing it and see how that goes. I haven't had to wash it yet. I rinsed it out one time with water, but that's just my little Brigii vacuum. I use it for heating and cooling purposes. A lot of people use it to clean their keyboards and stuff, or just a little bit in the car. But this is what I use it for, so it's been nice and handy. Just a little guy that way I don't got to drag the big DeWalt. Now if I had a bigger, sucking out water and stuff, of course you don't want to do that. It's just for dirt and dust and stuff. So leave the water projects to the DeWalt. But that's just what I use it for. Just wanting to give you guys a review of it. I like it. That was the only really downside to it. It's just I wish I had another filter, but who knows, maybe I can find it if I kept looking. And the other cool tech item that I have for you today that I use on maintenances and service, this guy. It's the Nu-calgon coil gun. I got my spray handle over there on my hose. My hose leaks. I just found that out. Leaking really bad. But this is the coil gun. You can put your cleaner in here. I use the HP one. I forgot who makes it. Valco, I think. But I use it. And then up here, you can do your settings. How stout you want your cleaner to be per 2 water. It tells you down here on the bottle. I usually just put it on E, which is 10-to-1. A, which is the highest setting, is 3-to-1. That's pretty thick. That's a pretty rich coat of cleaner, which I don't usually want to do. I usually just do E. But I used to be on residentials. I used to be a water-only guy. It's because a lot of cool cleaners are mean, too, especially we always use Foaminator. But we started stocking the HP one, and so not as rough on units, especially because Foaminator will burn like that black, like not this one, but some of the Linuxes have like a black coating on them especially, and it will just burn that off of there, and you'll have a whole lot of black flakes all over the ground. It's pretty rough. But the HP one is a lot less, I don't know what to say, acidic. I don't know what the compound is in it, but or the chemical, but it's a lot rougher. You use it more on like greasy stuff, like on restaurants. The HP one is really good for residential, and I've been using it this year, and I can say I've changed my mind, because I used to just preach just water only on residential, but I've been turned. So I use this guy. It's really simple. You got your spray. You just soak the coil down with water. I'll show you here in a second, and then you put this guy on there and you spray it on, and you're ready to go. Let it soak in there for a minute, and then just rinse it off, and it's got it pretty clean. So I'll just go across the outside first. I usually wash these from the inside, but I'll show you what it looks like just on the outside first, just so you have an idea. Alright, like I said, my hose is leaking. I just found out it was bad. I had it on the roof of my van, and I figured out why I did. So I just soaked this side here down, and this is what it looks like on setting E. It's going to go up or down, up. Let it soak in there really good. Just like that. And you let it soak for about, I'll let it go like a minute. And you just take it and you rinse it off. Now I usually do it from the inside out, but just for a quick video, and because this is leaking like a sieve, I just want to show you what it looked like. So there it is. And but like I said, I used to preach just water, but I like this stuff here. It's just giving, I never had a problem doing only water, but you're giving your customer, something a little bit better, honestly. And they've noticed. I've had some people comment on it. They appreciate seeing me using the cleaner. So that stuff, it won't kill your grass. The Foaminator will kill your grass if you spray it on there just on the ground itself. I've had someone do that. They put their initials just with pure, no, it was a mixture. They took their spray and they just put it not in someone else's grass, but in their own. Like, yep, my initials showed up. That's how stout Foaminator is. But this stuff, I don't know if it'll hurt plants. Like, so if your customer has a flower, like right there, like a flower bush or something, I don't know if I would use it, just because I don't know. I haven't looked into that yet. Foaminator, I sure as heck would not use. But yeah, this stuff I still won't, just in case, because some people spend like $80 to $100 and something on freaking plants. So, it's kind of your call, but I personally don't use it if they got flowers and stuff really nearby. So, hope you like the product, That's just what I use on my maintenances, just 2 tech things I got. So, by the way, when you're rinsing, you get in there good and deep, like, get it up there. You do this from the inside too, but you really push it, give it some pressure. Don't just go back here and rinse it like that. Get right up in there when you're using this stuff. Make sure it gets through the coil really good. Go across it a couple times if you have to. You're making sure you're getting all that crap out of there. So just wanted to make sure you understood that. I'm not saying just to rinse it off. I like getting it really close up in there. Make sure it's going all the way through. Getting that coil good and clean. So I know you couldn't hardly hear me. I just figured out to understand what I was saying. So what I was going over right there is when you're washing that coil out, make sure you get really close to it when you're rinsing it. Make sure, especially going inside out is what I like to do when I'm using the coil cleaner. You blow it out really good. Don't just stand like 2 foot away and just kind of rinse it out like that. Get up in the business and get that coil really good and cleaned out. Get all that coil cleaner out of there. But that's how you're gonna break it, get it out of there. That coil cleaner is designed to help break down that dirt holding on to that coil. It's supposed to, break it off there, and then when you spray it, it really just pushes it out. So get really close to the coil is what I was saying. All right, sidebar. I have a little bit of extra content for you. So this call I went on the other day is a maintenance, first time checking out the house. They had a whole lot of dogs before, and the secondary heat exchanger was clogged up dirty. So here's just an extra quick run through. It's just for the heck of it. It's just part of my day to day. I figured you guys would like it. It's just the before and after of cleaning it. So hope you enjoy. All right, here's before. There she is. There's all this. Air has to be able to flow through that. It's a coil, and it is not whatsoever. So we're gonna clean that out. Should be good to go. Okay. All right, so that's the best way to clean it. Just the dust, the brush, and a vacuum. So get it all pretty well cleared out. There we go. We got coil again. So we should be able to breathe and get our pressures back outside. And clean that blower up a little bit. We good to go. All right, so that was cleaning up that secondary heat exchanger. Like I said, I just cleaned it today. So I found it dirty the other day during the maintenance, but it's going to take me a little bit over an hour and a half probably to clean it up. So, and it did. So I got it all good and cleaned up. So just going back over everything from earlier. The coil gun I use, it's a Nu-calgon coil cleaning gun. And that's what I use. And then the cleaner I use in it is the Vapco HP1. And then the vacuum is a Brigii. Brigii. It's $40 on Amazon. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's made in China, but it's handy just being that small. So I think you can get it on Amazon, and then the coil gun you can get from your local part house usually, wherever you get your contactors, a capacitor, stuff like that. They usually carry it, or they can get it. But like I said, I used to be just a water only guy, but I converted just this year to using that. It does help get the units a lot cleaner. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's just kind of random, just going over just some of my day here and some of my tools. So hope you have a great day, and see you next time.